What's up? So I have got a little bit of time. It's the last day of my weekend. I apologize that I look gross as fuck, but whatever. Elena's busy doing school shit, so I figured, you know what the hell, I might as well record vinyl update video because I haven't done that in like 6 fucking months, and quite frankly, I kind of miss it. So if you're wondering what we're listening to in the background, it is the Leviathan split with Crawl. I will go into more detail about this in the next part because this is actually one of the ones I have up. First actual record of the video that I have to show, though, is Blasphemy with Gods of War. Now, Gods of War is the second and presumably final Blasphemy LP that we're ever really gonna get. Everybody should fucking know this. This is a gift from my uncle for Christmas. I don't know what pressing this is. I don't know what repressing this is. All I know is that this is put out through Nuclear War now. I forget the actual date, the actual year that Gods of War was originally put out. But I really shouldn't be introducing anybody to anything with this. Everybody knows Blasphemy. Everybody factually should know Fallen Angel of Doom for a reason. They pioneered the Black Death, war metal, bestial, black metal genre. Everybody is very familiar with Blasphemy, if only for that one album. But what's nice about Gods of War is it expands on that with slightly better production on the first half. The second side, Sadist, first side being Necro Sadist. The second side being Sadist, once it gets to Emperor of the Black Abyss, intro, Blasphemy, intro, Necro Sadist, War Command, quality drops a little bit. It's not like that should be much of an issue considering the fact that, this is fucking black and death metal, but it is a noticeable drop, and maybe it's just on my turntable. I severely doubt it, though. But yeah, again, I really should not be introducing anybody to anything new with this. You all should know Blasphemy, Gods of War. It's just a simple fact of it, but let's get into it. First, got the objectively better cover art than the other cover. Then you've got the back with all the boys on there, and my man, Caller of Storms. Then Gatefold, lyrics, the boys again, presumably in a Ross Bay graveyard. And then we've also got a poster of Gods of War, and then the inferior cover art. Not going to bother really going into too much more detail. Again, this is something that everybody really should be familiar with. Everybody knows Blasphemy for a good reason. This is Blasphemy, Gods of War. Next up, we've got one from my baby daddy. This is Twilight with Monument to Time End. This is a really interesting sort of avant-garde black metal album. If anybody is familiar with anything that Blake Judd has done, the piece of shit heroin addict who consistently fucking steals people's money, you might be familiar with this. It's not Nocmistium. I'm not too familiar with Nocmistium purely because it's just not something that's ever really been one thing that I wanted to check out over anything else I could listen to. But Canyon actually introduced me to this. He recommended that I maybe give it a shot, and I said fuck yeah. I really enjoyed it. And then for the Amigo the Devil LP that I sent him, he sent me this and 2 other records. And that was just I did the Amigo the Devil thing out of the kindness of my heart. He did this out of the kindness of his heart. He didn't ask for anything else in return, and I'm very much so appreciative of it. Regardless of how you feel about Blake Judd and his actions involving heroin, this is just really fucking decent black metal. Kind of mid-paced, and it gets a little bit faster than mid-paced. Solid shit the whole way through. There's the back. You guys have already seen the front. And then there's the inside. And then you got Mr. Blake Judd right there. Probably fiending to go shoot up a little bit. Vinyl is this very nice, purple, foggy smoke thing. I dig it a lot. A, B, C, and D sides are literally all the same, so I'm not going to bother showing off the other record. Yeah, this one was put out in 2010, I believe. This press specifically, I don't know if the album itself, but this is put out through Southern Lord. Southern Lord has a really fucking great track history of releasing consistently great shit. Uh, this is definitely no exception. But if you guys haven't checked it out, I recommend you do it. It's pretty fucking decent black metal. But like I said, if you don't mind the whole avant-garde kind of thing, this is definitely should be right up your alley. That's Twilight with Monument to Time End. Next up, we've got something that everybody was fawning over last year. This is Blood Incantation with Hidden History of the Human Race. Now, everybody, and I mean everybody, was wigging out about what Blood Incantation would do next, especially after fucking that beast of an album that was Starspawn. And the way that they spent however many years, I think it was 4, between Starspawn and Hidden History of the Human Race, it sounds like they all, every single second that they were waiting to do shit, all went into crafting this album, and it's fucking awesome. Even though there's only 4 songs on this whole thing, it's still solid. Put out in 2019, obviously through Dark Descent. You guys should fucking know that. This cover art, I'm not too terribly fond of, but that's whatever. There's the inside with a desolate little landscape. I don't know where that's supposed to be, but whatever. Then there's the back. I do like how on the bottom here it says, to contact Blood Incantation, concentrate. This shit is fucking, again, solid shit. The Giza Power Plant, and then Awakening from the Dream of Existence to the Multidimensional Nature of Our Reality, Mirror of the Soul. Good shit. I forget how exactly long the final track is, but I know it's kind of I think it's like 18, 19 minutes. It's quite a fucking doozy, though. This is fucking amazing tech death, and I know I'm singing the praises that every single other person on the planet has given it Blood Incantation, but again, this is just fucking amazing technical death metal. It's not mindless bullshit, let's jerk off our guitars as much as we can, sweep, and fucking play a scale. This is like, there is genuine passion put into the craft. There is like, this is not, hey, we want to show off. This is, hey, we want to make some fucking music and kind of show off, which is admirable. More than I could say for fucking Necrophages. Then comes with this little booklet, which is a lyrical booklet, if I am not mistaken. Like a weird, like, cipher in here of, like, alien language. All just sorts of, like, newspaper clippings about aliens and shit. Aliens, blah, blah, blah. And then that fucking beautiful image. That genuinely kind of makes me a little bit uneasy looking at it. I was factually incorrect. The lyrics are on the printed inner sheet. There's the other side with credits for everybody, and then more like Predator language. Super cool. I'm not going to bother showing off the vinyl. It's just black. I am almost positive that this is a first pressing of it, actually. And Blood Incantation, as everybody knows, has a really weird history with posters, and this one is just the album cover, but the problem is that there's no Blood Incantation up there. Some people that might not be an issue, but when I start hanging posters, I really don't want just random fucking alien looking at cubes in the sky on my walls. I don't know, I feel a little bit not right doing that. Anyway, like I said, I'm singing the praises that everybody already fucking knows about Blood Incantation, that everybody's already said. I'm not saying anything new. I'm just saying that if you haven't listened to this, you're fucking up. Go listen to it. This is Blood Incantation with Hidden History of the Human Race. had to switch the vinyl. If you're wondering what we're listening to now, it's Pocket Vinyl with 10. This is, again, going to be in the next video. Next, we've got another one from the father of my future children. This is Mayhem with Ordero Ad Cow. So, Ordero Ad Cow was, again, gifted to me by Canyon through the, I guess it was more of a trade that we did more than anything. But this is gifted to me by him. I actually am like Ordero Ad Cow, despite how, like, kind of strange it is. It's definitely not Esoteric Warfare, and it sure as fuck isn't Dave Mysterious Dom Satanas or Death Crush or anything like that. But it's still decent fucking black metal. I'll give it that. I haven't ever listened to Grand Declaration of War because I know black metal with spoken word is probably just not going to be my thing. Chimera, it's been a few years, but I'd be willing to consider myself a Mayhem fan. I like De Mysterious, Ordero Ad Cow, Esoteric Warfare. I haven't really listened to Daemon yet, but shit's solid. Anyway, if you guys don't know, Ordero Ad Cow is the 2007 album that they put out. I believe this is before they put Attila Sahar back on vocals. But it's still very serviceable and weird, but not like to the point where it's unbearably, like, cheesy and just fucking, like, too different to actually be genuinely enjoyable for black metal. This is a 2009 Back on Black press. I really don't know what else to say about this. This is, again, just not something I'm introducing anybody new to. But I'd say probably my favorite on here is Deconsecrate or Great Work of Ages. Yeah, so let's get into showing you what all is in this. The gatefold is literally just the artwork, which, my same scrutiny with that goes to the Thyarda's Murder, Dear Desolation. I think it's really fucking lazy, but at least it's like a blown up version of it and not just two different bits thrown across the rest of the fucking inlay and all that. There's the back. Again, nothing special, just track listing. It doesn't even list off, who all was on this album. And it comes on this very nice, white vinyl. I don't know, man. I really am not introducing anybody to anything new. I'd recommend, if the only thing you've listened to is, De Mysterious Dom Satanas, I'd say give this a listen. You may end up enjoying it. Be prepared for something that's definitely not De Mysterious, though. De Mysterious is, like, obviously classic Norwegian black metal. This is a bit odd, but it's definitely worth a listen, I'd say, if you haven't given it a shot. Ordero Ad Cow. Next and last one I've got for this video. This one I feel like a lot of people probably should hear and have heard more recent versions of this. This is Pallbearer with their 2010 demo. This I got from Bucket of Blood over in Chicago, I think towards the north side. This is interesting. It's not really mold breaking. It's definitely not a full length, but it's just Pallbearer doing a 2010 demo. And then they've got shit off of Devoid of Redemption on here. They've also got a cover of the song Gloomy Sunday on there. And I don't know who originally did the song Gloomy Sunday, but they do it fucking justice. I can't remember off the top of my head what year this was put out, specifically the vinyl pressing, but this is put out through 20 Bucks Spin. There's really not a whole hell of a lot to show off, so let's get into that. This is the printed inner, and then you can see the track listing: Legend, Devoid of Redemption, Gloomy Sunday, February of 2010. And then we've got, just black vinyl. Sorry, natural lighting. And then you've got this dope as hell etching on this side. I dig the fuck out of this, and I hope you can properly see that in all of its glory. Hey, you can see the outside of my apartment. I don't know. You guys should really all know who Pallbearer is, although maybe you haven't heard the demo. It's literally just, it's not like the Bell Witch demo. where it's definitely different versions of the same songs. These are pretty much cut and dry, the same exact songs, same structure, same layout, just with poorer production. And it's not bad, especially if you like the more crunchy, more straightforward Dune, no progressive shit in early Pallbearer. This is definitely something you should check out, and it should be fairly easy to find. Last time I checked on Discogs, this is only going for like 15 or so bucks. You might still be able to get it through 20 bucks spin, but yeah. Anyway, check it out. If for some reason you haven't heard their demo, do so. That is Pallbearer with Demo 2010. And that's all I got for this video, guys. It should be surprisingly short after editing. I don't know really if you guys enjoy that or not. I don't really care. Just getting through that, there wasn't a whole lot to show off because I'm not really introducing a whole lot of things to people, and quite frankly, I probably didn't do as much research as I probably should have for the video, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm already recorded. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Deuces. And then we've got, just black vinyl. But then you've got this super... Fuck me. Sorry, natural lighting. And then you've got this dope as hell etching on this side. I dig the fuck out of this, and I hope you can properly see that in all of its glory. Hey, you can see the outside of my apartment. I don't know. You guys should really all know who Pallbearer is, although maybe you haven't heard the demo. It's literally just... It's not like the Bell Witch demo, where it's definitely different versions of the same songs. These are pretty much cut and dry, the same exact songs, same structure, same layout, just with poorer production. And it's not bad, especially if you like the more crunchy, more... straightforward Doom, no progressive shit in early Pallbearer. This is definitely something you should check out, and it should be fairly easy to find. Last time I checked on Discogs, this is only going for like 15 or so bucks. You might still be able to get it through 20 bucks spin, but yeah. Anyway, check it out. If for some reason you haven't heard their demo, do so. That is Pallbearer with Demo 2010. And that's all I got for this video, guys. It should be surprisingly short after editing. I don't know, really, if you guys enjoy that or not. I don't really care. Just getting through that, there wasn't a whole lot to show off because I'm not really introducing a whole lot of things to people. And quite frankly, I probably didn't do as much research as I probably should have for the video. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm already recorded. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Deuces.